but it's always interesting because like he's always on Twitter, fighting with people, and the same way the CEO for GameStop is fighting for his life on Twitter. 'Cause he's trying to buy GameStop. Or no, he's trying to buy eBay.
He's trying to buy eBay.
He's trying to buy eBay. Yeah.
And he was trying to. So, did you watch the interview about this?
Yeah,
It's such a bad interview. So, GameStop is currently valued of about 11 to 12 billion dollars, right? Pretty big number. GameStop has been in and out of the news about doing some wonky shit about acquisitions, stock dumping and pumping, whatever the case, like all that stuff, right? And then you have eBay, which is valued at $56 billion. Obviously, just a little bit more than 11 billion. But the question becomes like GameStop said, hey, we want to come out and say, hey, we would like to purchase eBay. And then the CEO went on the news and he's like, all right, we're doing it. And then the news anchors, rightfully so, were like, how are you going to do that?
Yeah, how are you going to pay?
And he's like, oh, we have the funding. His logic, his answer was straight up, bro, don't worry about it, okay?
I think he was like, oh, half cash, half stock. It's like, bro, half of what?
Yeah, dude? Half of what? Exactly.
He was just, it's like, yo, dude, I have some Chuck E. Cheese tokens.
Are these? Is this legal tender? It's weird because everyone everyone heard this idea and they're like, okay, maybe, and then the numbers came out and they're like,
go crazy.
$1.
How is that possible? And this interview was just him being asked like, okay, half cash, half stock, but like, how are you getting this much cash? Where is this coming from? And he's like, oh, like, don't worry about it, dude. Bro, trust. Listen, all right? I promise it's there. And everyone's like, what are you talking about? You cannot physically afford eBay. And sure enough, of course, eBay said,
you ain't nothing but a broke boy, motherfucking boy, bro.
Shut up, nerd. We're not doing that. That's not yeah.
It was crazy because like he was literally posting like, guys, I'm selling everything I have on eBay to pay for eBay.
Yeah.
And I think I banned him from selling on eBay. Bro, he literally has like, oh, here's a PSA 10 Michael Jordan card signed. Okay, $50K. And he's like, please, someone buy it so I can buy eBay. It's just like,
yeah.
Bro, what the?
What? I don't know what he was thinking.
I pray to God that I have that level of confidence, honestly.
Do you think the EA board was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, let's just let this. Let it ride. Let's see. Let it ride. Let's see what happens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but to no one's surprise, this deal fell through. It's not going to happen. And GameStop proceeds to be like, all right, cool, man. Whatever.
I mean, honestly, this if you think about it, this is like a fantasy football last place humiliation.
Ritual, you think so?
Punishment thing. This is like a Impractical Jokesters last, like, what punishment?
Just, hey Murr, you gotta go and buy. You gotta buy GameStop. That's but we're only giving you $11 billion, and you gotta go on live TV and interview. It's like, okay, well.
Wait, what? They asked you how are you gonna pay it? Murr, just say half stock, half cash. That's honestly what. But then here's the thing, right? It's free publicity on their end, right? Like, quote unquote free. Like, he didn't really they didn't pay a marketing agency or something for this. This could have just been a publicity stunt.
Yeah.
And then they also have the 420 Xbox trade-in deal or whatever.
Yeah, they do. You know what this was? This was GameStop going to their own store and being like, "Hey, I'm trading in 5 games. Let me get $50. I can do like 3." And you're like, "Huh?" It's like that kind of level of like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
That level of like, "Uh-oh."
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably just a publicity stunt at this point. But it would have been funny if there was like this weird reality where it did work out, and if that were the case, like what could that mean for eBay, for GameStop? I don't know how that could have played out, and I'm kind of glad it didn't work out because I don't think it bodes well for just the market in general if eBay or if GameStop becomes the owner of like eBay, one of the biggest places to sell
Yeah.
used goods, right? So
Yeah, because eBay, I think like for what it is, I mean eBay do take a lot of fees, but it still feels at least not as corporate as like GameStop. GameStop is like feels way too like, bro, they sell Pokemon cards at at market rate, not even at MSRP. Like you're getting this shit anyway. Like I don't know, they've snubbed a lot of people of certain things, but
well, GameStop feels like the ultimate grift, right? Like GameStop is like first they were into Funko Pops, and then they weren't, and now they're into like trading cards, and eventually they won't be, because I think part of it is that also like gaming as a hobby has a very finite amount of money that can go into it, and amount of money you can make from it, specifically if you own a store. If you own a gaming store, you have to sell the games at the rate that the company that gives you the games, like that's like the main thing. And when in times of crisis, in terms of like just social economic like stuff going on, like today's modern society, people are spending less on games, and so GameStop's overall profit is probably a lot less, and that's kind of like they need to subsidize that with Funko Pop, Pokemon cards, like so. That's, I'm not surprised to see it, to be honest.
It's so crazy that he was just like public humiliation, like just trying to sell everything on eBay. That's just an interesting situation, man. He probably should have went and sold his stuff on Amazon. You would have had better luck there.
Oh yeah, just like Nintendo, they were like, hey, listen,